Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm sharing with you here a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I think you will find the clip very interesting. Now this is the Russell2000, that's the monthly. I want to actually ask you a few things, and I want you to pay really a lot of attention here and be as focused as you can, because I think I am going to present something that is going to defend the case of the bulls massively. This particular pattern appeared also in the S&P 500 and also in the S&P 100, but it is most clear in this one. And if you pay attention, and I am on the right track, we are getting our best help from this from reading this pattern. Okay, the first thing that I want to say, that this rally that you see here on the monthly looks like nothing else than just 5 legs run that are still running up in an upsloping channel. There is nothing unusual about this correction. It is still within the rising channel, and some ideas floating around that could be a massive A and that would be UB. Well, I'm asking you if you think, with your knowledge of the Elliott waves, if you think that this is sensible. No, just tell me what you think. Sorry. Do you think that this is sensible? I mean, look, this came up from roughly 350, went to touch almost 1,300. I mean, do you think that this could be a B? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense one bit. As far as I'm concerned, this just doesn't make sense. It makes a lot more sense in my mind that we are in an impulse wave, a surging impulse wave up, that has all the elements of being perfectly on track and behaving like you would expect a bull run to behave. We are still in an upsloping channel here. No big deal, nothing. What did we correct? It's just nothing. Look. Well, what's the problem? This is the weekly. What's the problem? I don't see any problem in this correction. It's a perfectly normal correction. Okay, so now let's go and dig in further and see where this is going to take us. Now, I assume that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 3. And I assume this is an A. But I have explained on a few occasions, but I never went into the details of this pattern. And now I'm going to delve into the details, and I think that's going to hopefully help us here. Now, the ABC is not new for you. That's an A. And the alternative option says that was a fourth wave, okay? And the argument for registering a major top right here rests heavily and solidly on the fact that we can detect a diagonal top in many indices in the US. This is the major argument for those who say that we have now a major top in hand and the market is ready to crash. You are with me? This is the diagonal top. And I don't need to take you back to the S&P 100 and to the S&P 500 for you to see that. It's there. But here's the twist. Look carefully. In the case of the Russell2000, we can actually argue that we have an A, we had a B in the middle here, and this is also apparent, as I said, in the S&P 100 and S&P 500. You have a B right here. You have an A, B, C, D, E right here. And you come up and you have 5 legs. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what do you have? You have an A, B, C. And that's huge. That's absolutely, sorry, I'm jumping here. I just want to get the right perspective. This is absolutely huge. If I read this right, and this is an A, and that's a B, and that's a C, this is not a top. Sorry, this is not a major top. No way. It is an ABC that tells you that the main trend is still up. The main trend is up. The main trend has terminated in a diagonal top. If you get a clear diagonal top that looks like that, and you don't have a hiding in the middle of the diagonal top here, you don't have an ABC coming up here. If you have an ABC potential here, then this is not a diagonal top, but it's actually telling you that what you had before was an A, that's a B, and what more do we ask for when you see 5 legs down and you see massive divergence here? Do you see that? You see massive divergence, you see 5 legs down, you see it's failing to take the previous low, it is still within the upsloping channel, and the market is screaming, I want to go higher. That's it. It's just as clear as it can get. I stop here. I'm telling you, this is for me bullish. That's it. It's now going to correct. Fine. No problem. I've got absolutely no problem with this one. Correcting, it can correct. But my point is that it's likely to take us higher eventually. This is a 1-2 on the 15-minute scale. That's a 1-2, 3-4, 1-2, 3-4, 5. Correct. Fine. Where do I stand aside? Because no one is perfect and I can get it wrong. And supercomputers get it wrong. I won't get it wrong. These things happen. But I'm telling you, we go down for a correction. We come back to retest this level. Don't question this bull. You question it at your own risk. At your own risk, at your own, you take the chance. I will not question this bull anymore. I'm telling you, it runs down there. Yes, I'm listening. What the bear's got to say, I'm listening. I will not necessarily convert completely to the bear. Why? Well, I'll show you why. Look why. You have an A. That's the weekly now. You have an A. You have a B. The 5 legs down could be an A. It'll give you a B. It'll come down. It'll give you a C. The C that I thought ended here in a classic ABC with a 5-leg stretch will turn out into a complex ABC. That would mean that you would have to account for prolonged price action as a fourth wave that will generate another ABC, ABC, and that will be your A, B, C, D, E, and then it'll go up. Okay, we discussed it before. So going down will not necessarily seal the fate of this bull. I want to emphasize one thing. Given that we think that this is the end of the bottom of the 5 legs, it is very, very unlikely that the market will come down and break through the floor of 1080 right now. If that happens, it means that I got something wrong, and it means that the 5th leg actually ended here, and that was an ABC. And right now, I don't see this as my favorite wave count. I don't think it's likely. So this is very unusual. I would be very surprised if this happens. What should happen, even if it is destined to go down in a C, okay, what should happen is maybe something like that, and then it'll break down. Okay, so anyhow, I am expecting this market to come back. Just in case you would like to have further information or to learn more about my website, I thought of introducing very briefly my website here. That is the front page, and if you scroll down, you will see there are quite a few examples of recent clips that I added. I also have a lot of charts here. If you're interested, there are a lot of charts that you can study, examples of past market action. There are also more charts here under resources at the chart galleries. You have chart galore number 1, number 2, plenty of charts. You've got useful links, recommended reading list, okay, terms of use, private policy. You can get in touch with me if you have any issue, any question whatsoever. Here there is a description of the services, okay, and in fact this you will see once you log in. It will let you see what you subscribe to, okay. So if you subscribe to the Wave Mastery daily service video, you'll get that. If you subscribe to the weekend service, you'll get that. But before subscribing, you might want to actually take a look at a trial. Okay, so you can actually have a trial of the daily video service, the full service. You click right here, and it takes you to the page of the The trial, it's 7 calendar days. It only costs 2.99. Okay, 2.99 euros. You can pay with PayPal. It gives you access to the archive. You can also get in touch with me if you have specific questions. I will do my best to answer that. That is the daily service trial, and that's the daily service, the full scale. Then we have the Wave Mastery weekend video service trial. This is also priced at only $2.99. It gives you 12 calendar days. You get 2 long videos with that, okay, fresh videos, and you get access to the archive. And again, you can get in touch with me if you have any questions. That is the issue of the trial. Here on the main page you have some articles that you might want to have a look at, and that's the very brief introduction of my website. Hope you enjoyed the clip. Hope to see you on my website. Don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Wishing you successful trading. Bye now.